Hopping YouTube, it's your girl plus size royalty, aka Lynn. I wanted to shout out all of the wonderful beautiful mothers out there. Happy belated Mother's Day. I was supposed to make this video last Sunday and procrastinated, and it didn't happen. So today I'm gonna talk about my mom, of course, and some of our adventures and just a couple things. And this video, there's not gonna be any rhyme or reason to it. Let's just say it's a story time. Okay, so growing up, my mom, she was a single parent. Well, not all of my life, but I think around when I was 13 or so. And I always admired my mom. She was strict. I always got my whippings from my mom. Now that I think of it, my dad never whooped me because I was a daddy's girl, so that wasn't happening. Shout out to my daddy. And I would get in trouble about simple stuff like coming home with my hair undone. That was grounds for a whooping after my mama had already told me, like, don't let anybody play in your hair. And at that time, I was like, but they're my friends. You know, we were just having fun, and back then I had long hair. It was probably about right here. And so that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to play in my hair. Anyway, so I got all my whippings from my mom, just being honest. But today, I love her so much for it. Parenting these days has gotten real loose. Parents don't want to parent no more. They want to be friends these days. And back when I was growing up, it wasn't no friends. We're friends, But my mom always was that type of person that, we could joke and we could laugh and stuff like that after I got older. And so I am so appreciative of that. I know some of y'all might feel like, my mama, she let me do this, she let me do that. That's fine. I have seen mothers out here smoking weed with their children, drinking with their children, whatever. My mama ain't one of them. And I respect her so much more for that, because it should be a difference in between the parent and the child. Even me now being 30, no, we're not going out to have a drink. We're not doing any of that. And my mama doesn't drink anyway, so, that's not happening. But boundaries, there should be boundaries in parenting. And I just want to shout out to my mom. If you ever see my mom, her name is Edna. She is the best thing walking, okay? She taught me how to just be a respectful person in life. She taught me that not every action deserves a reaction at that time. That the time will present itself that you do the correct thing. See, my mom is so much different from me in the way that I feel like if they do it now, I'm going to get you now and I'm going to get you told about it. And she's like, no, Lynn, don't worry about that. It's okay. When she tells us stuff, we like, who? Who did it? Don't you ever disrespect my mama. And my mama like, no. Y'all don't worry about that. She's very calm and quiet. And I'm the total opposite. And I get that from my grandma Alice. Shout out to my grandma Alice. she was very stern, and she definitely loved to speak her mind. And I get that from her. And I love her so much for that. Rest in peace, Grandma. You always have a place in my heart. Um, but I got that side from her. Like, if you don't want nothing to be said to you, don't say nothing to me. Don't disrespect me in any shape, form, or fashion, because the opportunity don't ever have to present itself. I'm going to make the opportunity in order to tell you about yourself. Don't you ever doubt it, okay? But I've gotten a little bit more mild with that situation because that's how my mom taught me. And I respect her, you know, for teaching me that there are different ways to deal with different situations. And I love that. You know, I know people who have had the opposite sex spend a night at their house, and that was cool with their parent. Like, it was parent authorized. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. I could only go to my cousin Kim's house. Like, me and Kim, or my girl cousin's house. It wasn't no going and spending the night with no friends. I don't even think I spent the night with any friends. Maybe one time that I can think of. But that was when I was older, you know, probably I was probably around 10 or so. Like, where I could verbalize if anything bad happened, or I could call my mom or anything like that. But my mom is one of the best moms in this whole wide world. And I'm going to tell you why. Because she never judged, like, my friends, or she always made people feel comfortable with her. I had so many guy friends that call her mom. Like, they like, oh, Lindsay, I'm taking your mom. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm with her every day. You good. But they'll call her mom, and, you know, they love her. They genuinely love my mom. And it's because she's always transparent. She always shows love. She always taught me to love. And that's one of the best things about her. My mom is a very special individual. And, you know, not saying that people should take notes, but if you want to have children that respect you honestly and truthfully, you don't have to be their friend. Just be their parent. And, you know, I respect the fact that she was my mom. She had those boundaries, and I knew not to cross them. Now that I'm older, you know, of course, it's different. Same respect, but, you know, we can have different conversations. I love my mama so much, and I hope when she sees this video, it warms her heart. But she taught me so much, and because of my mom, I know how to survive it in any situation, baby. I can get through it. Don't you ever worry or doubt about it, because I'm good. You know, the bad things happen in life, and those things that you think that you won't ever make it through, I've made it through, you know. And I thank my mama for teaching me that. And while we're having this little story time, me and my mom, we have had the opportunity to go camping, right? My mom hates grass and stuff like that. So we didn't go camping in the actual, you know, grass. We were camping on concrete. Shout out to Chick-fil-A. We did Chick-fil-A's first 100 2 years ago, in August 2017. And we had so much fun. It was a 24-hour camp out. And I feel like it just, when we get to spend time together, when it's just me and her, it's a lot of fun. And I think sometimes she be like, I know y'all don't want to be around me, or you want to, you know, keep her out of stuff. But I like hanging out with my mom sometimes, just because I just, you know, sometimes I'm like, Mom, I want you to come and watch a movie, or, you know, stuff like that, just so we can spend time together. Just to let her know, you know, she's special, she's important. I want to spend time with her. But so this past week we did another first 100. You know, we pitched our tents and we had a great time. This time my sister and her husband, they came and they joined us. Of course they had their own tent, but you know, just being with my mom, doing stuff like that, it's always fun. So shout out to Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A's vibe on how, you know, it brings people together that you would never even get a chance to know, you know. And everybody's out there, of course, they want to win Chick-fil-A for a year, but you know, it's a lot of fun and games and stuff like that. But yeah, my mom, she's cool. She's somebody that you could totally relate to, but don't you ever disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a it's four of us, so I have two sisters and a brother, and we do not play about my mama. Like, sometimes I feel like we go harder for her than she go for her. Cause I'm like, baby, don't disrespect my mama, cause I'm at your throat, foot on neck. Understand it. That's it. That's all. But as y'all develop in life, you know, some of my friends and people that I know, they already have kids. Don't let society make you think that you got to be your kid's friend in order to have a relationship with them. Because I promise you, and I guarantee you, they'll respect you more for being a parent and not their friend. Shout out to my mama. I love you, mama. Like, you are God's gift to me. I know you always say that we're God's gift to you, but you're God's gift to us, because without you, I swear, I don't know where I would be. You know, you being a praying and God-fearing woman and bringing me up that way has developed my life in ways that I could never imagine. And I'm so thankful to you for that. And shout out to my grandma Emily, because that's who you come from and that's who taught you. Um, and I love you, and happy 30th Mother's Day. I know I told you that on Mother's Day, but you didn't know you could have kids before you had me, mama. So I'm special. All right, y'all. This ends my little story time. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. You deserve Mother's Day every day. If you taking care of your kids, you doing what you're supposed to do, big ups to you. Hopefully I'll be a mother sooner than later. And I want to be just like my mom. And I know she would say be better than me. But if there's better, I'll definitely strive for it. But you're the best, Mom. And I love you. This ends today's story time. And as I always say, I hope you have a positive and productive day. Most of all, I pray that you're being blessed. Hey, you might not have financial blessings to give out, I understand. But you can always bless somebody with a smile. I love y'all until we meet again. Peace.